I didn't see you there. You just caught me doing some field work. But all jokes aside, I am here to talk to you guys about biohacking, a real fancy word for something that really is not super complicated. So, here's the thing about biohacking, right? The term refers to basically do-it-yourself biology. And what that refers to is that you can make these small changes in your diet and your lifestyle that have very long-term benefits on your overall health. Usually, when you guys go down the road of starting a new program, right, we bite off more than we can chew and we don't even think about the things we should probably be doing first before we get started. That being said, here are 4 simple ways you guys can biohack at home. And you might just be asking yourself, Ian, how is it that you know these 4 ways of biohacking? Well, that's a good question. The answer is that I didn't figure it out myself. I looked it up with an article online, not researched. And this article most definitely has sources so you guys can rely on this information. So the first way that you guys can go about biohacking is by caffeine. If you want to do it from a biohacking perspective, track it, figure out how much you should be doing to help you out with feeling more energetic. And then 2, you could even look into bulletproof coffee, which has medium chain triglycerides, helps with fat burning, boosts caffeine or coffee's natural ability to burn fat already. You could even go down the road of an elimination diet, which is number 2 on this list, right? An elimination diet is actually something I think people need to do more often because it is a more methodical way of figuring out how your body responds to diets. So as an example, people talk about being gluten intolerant. Well, an elimination diet could help you figure that out for real, because what you gotta do is, if you wanna figure out if you're gluten intolerant, take away all of the things that could potentially give you that gluten intolerance. Then after a couple of weeks, slowly but surely reintegrate them back into your diet. See how you feel. Then you can kind of confirm whether or not it's true that you have an actual gluten intolerance. Because, you know, gluten intolerance is real.
You can't handle the truth!
But actually it definitely is, because there are some research out there. Number 3 on this list, and we are rounding out the video, right? So you don't have to be bored for too much longer.
I'm bored.
The next thing on this list right here is blue light for a mood boost. And this is based on common sense. You go out in the sun, you get the blue light from the sun, it helps with your positivity, gives you a mood boost, so go out there and walk. Naturally though, you don't want to go too hard on the blue light because we have blue light on our phones and it can disrupt your circadian rhythm if you're up too late watching those YouTube videos, so just be careful with it. And then the last one, finally, is kind of a takeaway from the elimination diet realm, but it's kind of its own thing just because of what it does and its popularity, the things surrounding it, is intermittent fasting. So I am not sure what you guys think about intermittent fasting. All I can say is this: no matter what diet you're doing, you will eventually adapt to it. Your body is gonna learn from that diet and you will need to switch it up. Therefore, no matter what diet you're going from and switching to, you need to change it up after a little while because your body becomes used to it. So intermittent fasting is a great way to change things up. And also too, it definitely helps with a lot of things. If you are somebody who is constantly releasing insulin from eating all those carbohydrates, getting off the carbs and doing some kind of intermittent fast could resensitize your body to more insulin release, therefore promoting fat burn, muscle preservation, that kind of thing. And that's it, you guys. That is the end of my video. If you could, it would be a massive help if you could subscribe and like this video. Comment below if you have any questions or you want to fact check me. I am here for you guys and I appreciate everything up until this point. Just keep hitting that like button, keep hitting that subscribe button. It helps a lot. Also, go check out the podcast. Guys, it's everywhere. I take interviews from people who are professionals in the industry, people who are business owners, people who have amazing stories, because the point of all of this is that you guys are the hero. I'm leveling this fitness playing field so that everybody has a leg to stand on and has a platform to share their version of fitness.